Ladies with gentle hands, welcome to tonight's live stream. We will be playing, or should I say, suffering through the Lollipop Chainsaw RePOP game. And I did change the stream schedule very last minute because I'll tell you a little story. I thought that I might have enough time. Well, actually, no, that's a complete lie. I thought it would be a good idea to do the time attack mode in Lollipop Chainsaw, which is you have to you have to play the entire game, right, through its entirety, but you can't quit out. It just has to be one flawless run. So I think you can die once potentially, and if you die, then it resets you back to the beginning of the level. If you mess up apart from that, you go back to the very start of the game. So it's kind of like permadeath in a way. I'm going to be playing it on hard because I need to get some collectibles. And essentially what I did was I started this stupidly about 6 o'clock, so about 2 hours ago, and had dinner and showered, all of that stuff. So it's only about... And as well, just for context, right? Welcome in, Pokey Players Hearts as well. Hope you're doing well. Just for context, I got to the pretty much the end of stage 1, and then a zombie ran. I'll explain when we get there, but essentially it reset my run, so I'm back at the start of mission 1, which does really suck, to be fair. However, I don't mind running through it again, but essentially I played it, and I was like, I don't want to be losing out on this 30 minutes of progress that I've made. So I was like, I may as well just stream it and hopefully pop a platinum on stream. But with all of that said, let me turn on my monitor because I've actually got it. The PlayStation has just been sitting on, for so long, just chilling. So I was like, I'm just gonna do this on stream. I definitely need to turn on. I need to turn on the streamer mode as well, because whenever I play Lollipop Chainsaw, it always hits me with a copyright strike, even if I've I don't know, it's really weird. Hopefully the stream doesn't get demonetized. Chat, if for whatever reason the stream does, or as a VOD should I say, right, if you're watching this back as a VOD and anything's cut out, it's because I've trimmed it in the post YouTube editing. Right. Should be good to go. Right. So let's go through the trophy list actually while we're here. I got a platinum earlier today as well, chat. Look at the platinum I got. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Firstly, I was surprised that it's only a 6% completion rate, so it's an ultra rare. But secondly, I don't know. I'm definitely not the target audience for it. I can appreciate that people appreciate the game, but for me, I don't know, not my cup of tea. So I did kind of speed through the platinum there. But if we look at all of the trophies that we've not earned yet, we're 9 trophies away, 10 including the platinum. So we need to get hit by lightning 10 times. We need to spend 10k in the shop, like pretty easy things to do. I'm not going to worry about, and also kissing Nick 10 times. Don't tell my girlfriend that I've been kissing a man at least 100 times, right? I know he's dreamy, but anyway, these will just come through playing the game naturally by still playing it. What we're going after, right, is time attack, zombie hunter. So finishing the mode in this, like as I mentioned at the start, the speed run, one shot, semi permadeath in a way mode. And then we need to get all of the Lollipop rappers and complete the zombie album. I'm not too sure how you fill the zombie album out. I think that's just from killing the enemies that spawn in on hard mode, and it's the same with the Lollipop rappers. Like some of the collectibles are locked behind playing it on the hardest difficulty. And then we've just got 2 sort of miscellaneous trophies, which I don't know how I've not got them already. I think they do like stack in a way, because there was, what's the Lewis guy called? Like the guy with this one here, counter Lewis's attack 10 times, right? So I've played through, I think that was my second time playing through the mission, or third actually, and as we can see, I'm literally gonna dodge his attack once when it decides to load. when it wants to load and give me the trophy. So I think, which is actually quite good, that the trophies stack across the game. So look, I did it only once there, not 10 times. But let's get into the game. Alright, I think I probably need to just turn up the audio. So I think the audio is probably a bit quiet. So yeah, I think as well, all of the like lollipops that I've got in this level, because I technically have made it past the checkpoints, it should actually be fine. So I'm just trying to think, like, from doing the speed runs, obviously this is on hard mode, so it will take a little bit longer than speed running it on easy. But I think this mission's 36, or no, maybe this mission's like 26 minutes. I think the next mission's 36, then it goes back down to 20, then it goes back up to 30, then the last one's 22 minutes. So it's going to be about 2 hours, I reckon. It's a shame that I'm having to replay this, because it really does suck, but it is what it is. 2 days for the Doki Doki Platinum. Oh, what? That's how long it took you to get it? If you're not following a guide, I can understand why it would take so long. Like, it really doesn't explain itself. I say explain itself too well. Like, no, actually, I don't know how people figured out how to get the Platinum, because like when I was playing it, I was like, how would you know how to do that? Like, I would have no idea. Like, one of the trophies for looking at the project plan, where you have to like play a music track a certain amount of times, like back out of it, go back into it, and then you have to turn your game clock to 2:39 AM, and then when it's 2:40 AM, or yeah, 2:40, then you can get the project plan to open. Like, it's just, I don't know how people work out trophies. Like, definitely devs tell people how to do it 100%. What's up, Radic? How's it going? Welcome in. So yeah, this is all this is essentially is just hitting the mad combos. Is this OG Lollipop or RePOP? Bomb Chop, I want you to guess what. Like, I mean, I'm intrigued to what you think it would be. Do you think this is the original, like, PS3 version or PS5? Just interested, and then I'll reveal my answer. Hey, doing good. Playing some FIFA. We'll try to go on the plat. For this one, seems easier than the previous one. What FIFA is it? Like, as in the, like, FC25, the new one. I think I'm at something like 70 or 80% on it. I just need to do all of the. Nice, just disappeared. I just need to do all of the pro clubs trophies. So hopefully when my mates get the game and get online, we can do it. Like, the FIFA Platinum is super easy. The only trouble is getting to the Elite Division on pro clubs, which, as I've stated before, like, quite frankly, if you're not good at the game, you're probably not going to get the Platinum. Yeah, this is the PS5 version, but the OG it claims to be. I don't even know what the RePOP would look like. Isn't it just toned down with the gore? I can't exactly say that this mode is particularly gory. Ah! Stop hitting me. Probably use a lollipop. Yeah, I'm gonna be so. Oof, I'm gonna be so glad to. As well, chat. Doing this on hard mode, this time trial, would probably be a lot easier to do on easy. But it is what it is. I think maybe if I. Ooh, To be fair, if I fail the run, maybe I do just drop it down to easy mode, maybe. Not easy, but normal. Just so it's a little bit like better, I guess. I do apologise if there's any like lag or drops in quality. I think that my internet tonight is not the strongest. I can see that the connection is fluctuating quite a lot. So you ended up making a list of games where you need to go back and you'll randomly pick one after The Last of Us 2. I'd be very intrigued to are you in the Discord, PokePlays? Because I'll be interested to know your what you spin on the wheel. So this will be the moment of truth to see if there's a golden lollipop behind here, because I technically have already got it. Yeah, okay, good. So it has saved all of my progress, which is sick. Yeah, FC25, never got a FIFA plaque. Closest you got was 92% of FIFA 15. Oh my word. What trophy did you need to get, or trophies did you need to get for FIFA 15? I'm trying to think back. Was FIFA 15 when you needed to like win a foot draft? Because that's quite difficult to do. I don't think I've ever done that like legit. I say legit like online. Obviously you can do it offline, but.
Whoa, this feels weird. I'm blue and stuff.
You are now. You haven't said anything. Ah, it's all good. It's all good. I can't believe how many people are actually in the Discord. To be fair, it's like I don't know the exact number, but we've got to be getting close to 80 because whenever I check it, it's like there's at least 70 members here. So I'm actually kind of fuming that I just lost my nick token by that cutscene happening. See, the section that I'm actually a little bit worried about is the basketball section where you have to like hit the heads into the hoops, because I just managed to do it with about 10 seconds to spare. So I feel like if there's going to be a blocker on this run, it's going to be that. And as well, right, there's the section towards the end of this mission where there's like loads of gas canisters that you need to protect, and there's like zombies that explode. And I got down to the final zombie and it literally sprinted across the screen and blew up, and I was like, I've never seen this happen before. It's just my luck. Something like scoring the goal from the ground and your player did a certain animation, did it a couple of times, it never copped up. Oh, that is the same FIFA that I need the platinum for, and I need, funnily enough, I need the exact same 2 trophies, which is kind of weird. So I've repurchased the game on eBay a couple months back because I couldn't find my disc. I don't know what I did with it because it's obviously such an old FIFA. For like £2, and I was like, right, let me just try, because the Pro Club's customization thing, I thought at least you should have been able to do that, and I don't know how I've never equipped like the playstyle for a penalty or free kick. Like, no idea how I never did that before. So yeah, that's the one trophy, and I would have like attempted the score from the ground, but there was like literally no points. I was like, I'm just gonna be looking at that one unobtainable trophy, which takes me back to our conversation last night with the platinum reviews. I really think that they should make, if a game goes offline servers, they should be able to patch it in so you can still get platinums. I feel like that would be like my biggest dream for platinum trophies. And also, right, a bit of a weird one, which I think is probably slept on, but when I've been going back and playing my PlayStation 3, I do kind of like how the list is in an alphabetical order, not just your recent order. I think it'd be really cool if PlayStation let you just do a toggle between sort by most recent and sort by alphabetical. Like, it would just be the tiniest quality of life change, but it would be, I don't know, it'd be really nice, because if you've got a bunch of the game series like COD or Assassin's Creed and just seeing them in a bunch like the dopamine hit would, whoa, boy, that'd be good.
We need to hit him and run away before they explode. Fun!
How was that fun?
Pop my special and spam triangle. Is that for the basketball section, you saying? Because when I did it on easy, it was fine. It's just obviously on hard, because I think the cheerleaders were, like, when they spawned in, they were a bit awkward because they're upside down. Oh, wait. I hope I get that in time. Oh my word, literally 0 seconds on the clock. Oh my word, we are we are so lucky. Now you need to win a draft for the FIFA 16 plat. I'm pretty sure that the servers are closed for FIFA 16, unfortunately. So I don't think you'll be able to get the platinum anymore. Like, I think the only FIFA games that are still running are 22 and 23 maybe. 21 at a push, but I'd be inclined to say that 22 is actually shut down as well, or is about to be. Oh, you score a certain amount of free kicks. Yeah, that would have made sense. But I mean, on pro clubs, everyone gets, like, you get penalties more often than free kicks. So I'm just surprised I didn't have that one. But yeah, going back into the menu, it's just you can't even get into pro clubs. It's just like an error has occurred. So unless there's a way to, like, get around it, I'd love to know. Yeah, you remember trying to do the Minecraft story mode plat a few months ago, and ended up constantly soft locking at spots you couldn't complete. Oh, do you know the Minecraft story mode? Is that the Telltale one, or is that the actual story mode? So I feel like they've got very similar names for similar games and also products, but they're kind of different. So I mean, I've done both of the... Oh, maybe it's just Minecraft Season 1 and Season 2 is the name of it. Because I've done both of those. Those are interesting. I wouldn't... as I said in my exploring the delisted Telltale Platinums, I wouldn't play them back to back. So give yourself a bit of a break. But I've never tried the actual, like, official story mode. They should make online trophies as DLC. That's an interesting idea. That would allow people to get platinums as well. It's not the worst thing. The thing that gets me is that if devs wanted to, they could patch the trophies so they are obtainable offline, and devs just don't care, to be honest. Who is it that makes the Mordor games? Is it the people that made Batman? Is it? I don't even know the developers, but whoever they are, they patch some trophies to make them available offline, which is really nice. Like, you can show that they actually care. I'll tell you about OCD. Wants you to play a game series in order of playing it, doing all of the God of War and Uncharted in order just because of that. Oh wow, your Telltale game softlock. That's really strange. I was gonna say, right, speaking of, like, I went through a very weird phase of getting platinums in game order. Where was it? Look at this. Like, when I did the battlefields, I popped them all on stream because I just want them all next to each other. The Black Ops games will sit next to each other when I get a trophy in Resident Evil 7 again. The Crysis 2 will sit next to Crysis 3 as well. 15 and 16 Final Fantasy will sit together. Minecraft Story Mode sits together. Yeah. I just went through a little phase of trying to get trophies in alphabetical order and in their recent order. But if Sony just let you toggle that option, it would save all of our OCDs.
That's the dude who stranded us. And he's getting what he deserves.
But we can't just let them all die, Nick.
Or we could.
That is such a lethal combo when you spam square. Oh, do you know what? It's not actually the worst thing in the world that that kid died. Because it took out all of the zombies in the room. So yeah, looking at the time, we actually haven't. Oh shit, we haven't actually been playing for 2 hours and 27 minutes. It is very inaccurate on the timer. Real time play is probably about an hour. So I did the first mission, got pretty far into this mission that we're playing and died, but I did do massive pauses and just left it on. Now, you don't know how, I just kept soft locking at a specific spot. Gotta go back and try it again after last first. Maybe visit tomorrow if you get bored. Yeah, the thing with that, with Telltale games, is like, if you're just purely trying to get platinum trophies, they are super boring. If you enjoy it, then I'd say obviously take your time. But if you just want to chip away at it, like just do an episode or try it again, I'd definitely recommend that, especially if you're replaying it just in between another game.
Like a teacher?
But yeah, it's weird when games softlock. Maybe it's like a dialogue option that you've picked or something. Because it happened to me the other night when I was playing COD Infinite Warfare. It just randomly softlocked because I think I went on a computer. So I just restarted and closed app, and then it was fine. But I don't know. Maybe try deleting it and reinstalling it and doing it off a fresh save. Maybe. Depends how much progress you may or may not have. I'll tell you what, they can be super lethal here with their hits. Right, I need to lock in because this is where we're probably gonna chat. I will reply to you in a second. We are actually getting... I don't think I'm going to do this. I've had a horrible start here. An absolutely horrible start. What would probably be quite efficient is if the guy that stands under the basket, I took off his arms. And then I could train all of these guys to the outside. Okay, I just took his head off, nice. I do know, chat, you get 3 points for being outside, but it's just a bit long to do that. Alright, let's put this mode on and spam triangle as Bomb Chop recommended. Okay, so the cheerleaders constantly spawn in, which sucks. Okay, we're actually doing this with a lot more time than I anticipated. Hopefully we just don't get stun locked, because that's the problem. They can hit you quite a lot and really do you in. There we go, nice. First person you're sub to that has the Black Ops 2 plat, such a struggle getting it as a kid. Yeah, I mean, if I'm completely transparent, it is unobtainable now. But if you go into the theatre modes, you can... It's like an infection menu, and it unlocks all of the trophies. I don't recommend doing that to get the platinum, but I think if you get all of the other trophies, then get the unobtainable one. I think that's a sensible thing to do. Because yeah, it is a... I mean, I guess it is somewhat tough. Minecraft Story might have been your first ever platinum a few years ago. Then you got a new PSN account I haven't reclaimed. Oh, interesting. We've got to be close to kissing Nick 100 times as well. He's always on my mind. I'm thinking, when is it going to pop? I'd also love to know how you get these coins from behind here. It's almost like it's a hidden door, but it just doesn't open. Oh, it was a spam button section. That's kind of strange. Alright, I'm calling in Nick. Yeah, I can't be bothered. I'm playing on hard difficulty. So yeah. Normally it would be, their heads would be coming off a lot easier. That was the most useless Nick power up. I mean, I guess it's nice to get money, but it's honestly lasting for so long as well. Like, Jesus Louises. I think it's square, square, triangle, triangle does a really good stun and like nasty attack. I found it to be more efficient than just a double triangle. I did like doing the jump triangle and like spamming triangle. Oh my word. Can I just get a fucking hit, please? Just doing a little crab walk. I don't have a Vita, unfortunately. I did like look into getting it, but I just couldn't guarantee the quality of the Vita, and I also don't like, they were set like they're selling for like what, 100, over 100. Like, I was like, I can't really justify that for a console that's pretty old, and I don't know how the condition will be. There's always a risk when you're buying on the second-hand market, is like it could have something wrong with it. So I decided to just buy a PlayStation Portal instead, which was a great choice. But yeah, I would love to have a Vita and play it. I have no idea how I'd jailbreak one. Maybe it'd be something that I brought pre-jailbroken, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, and as well, like I don't necessarily have a problem with like playing games for free, but I still think if you can, you should probably pay for games. As well, like that could probably maybe harm your PSN account, could it not? If you're playing a bunch of glitch games, or if it's just an unknown account, then it's probably fine. Yeah, we do need a proper handheld instead of the Portal is really good, but obviously it's just for streaming. Like, let's be real. But like that, it does that good. It does that well. But I mean, there's been quite a few leaks recently talking about there apparently being like a PS Vita kind of, or portable PlayStation in development. So hopefully the rumors are true. Lenny, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm just really scared to get like a glitch that could be like just ruin the run. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, Eddie. Yeah, the leaks have been going around for a while. I mean, I've not seen any recently. It's probably about a month or two ago. I think I saw it from that Tom Henderson guy. I don't know if anybody follows him on Twitter, but he's quite a reputable I say leaker. I don't know if that's his title. I think he runs, is it Game Radar or something? Or Inside Gaming or something? Essentially just, he's clearly got a lot of contacts and knows a lot of the news. So I've not actually read his article, but he provides a bit of context of why Assassin's Creed, this could be bad because these will explode, why Assassin's Creed Shadows reportedly like has been delayed. Apparently there's some rumours saying that it's going to be co-op based. So I mean that's interesting. Can't say I'd want that in an Assassin's Creed game though. I don't know. I feel like there is a demand for co-op games, but not like that. Like a game like that, I'd rather just play solo, to be honest. And as well, it just means that there's going to be silly co-op trophies like Far Cry, which I'd rather not have in an Assassin's Creed game. Hey, Canes, what's up? Welcome in, bro. How's it going? I was gonna say as well, is Ubisoft like shutting down or something, or is that just a scaremonger? I didn't really catch it, but I don't really get what's happening with them. Apparently, again, don't quote me, but I don't know if it's hundreds of people or thousands of people that are working on the or have been working on the Assassin's Creed game, and like loads of people were saying that's pretty excessive. Like you don't need that many people on a game. So I think the culture within Ubisoft is probably a bit fucky, to be honest. Doesn't sound the best. And as well, like let's say if you've got 1,000 people working on a game, I don't know about game development, but it does sound a bit high. Like if you've got that many people on the game, like some people are gonna probably end up working in silo by themselves, and it's like, how can everybody communicate to push out a game properly? Like I feel like you need a close knit team in a way. Co-op Assassin's Creed, how'd that work? Well, Assassin's Creed Unity was somewhat co-op. So essentially you'd just join a lobby as different assassins. I mean, it depends the route they try to do it, right? Like if they did like a live service model where you've got your assassin and it's open world and it's like PvE stuff, like Destiny or whatever, like I'm not saying to do that, but like that could work. This is the section where I died, chat. By the way, on the very last zombie, it just made a run for these explosives. So like, it could work like that, or it could literally just work as you complete a section of the Assassin's Creed campaign. I think it's sequence 3 maybe, where you unlock it in Assassin's Creed Unity. So a little bit in, like through the intro, you do, and then you can like join other people's sessions, or they can join yours. And essentially, it's the same missions, but it's just with an extra person. So it doesn't really, like, it's quite easy to implement. I guess with the new Assassin's Creed though, because there's 2 protagonists, I guess it could be slightly different and limited to 2. Same with GTA 6, that could have co-op, maybe, if there's two possible players. Or 2 players you can play as. I think nobody's thought about GTA doing that either. Ubisoft are under investigation for poor management. Oh, that's not good, is it? Yeah, Assassin's Creed Unity was quite buggy. I don't know, I never really experienced any bad bugs, thankfully. But I've seen like the horror stories online of like character models not rendering and stuff. But Assassin's Creed Unity was quite sick in the sense of like the way that they did all of the historical research for France is pretty sick. Like when the Notre Dame burnt down, like however many years ago, Ubisoft actually offered like the blueprints that they made and like design in the game of Notre Dame, like the structure, to help like rebuild it, because they had like architecture plans, which is pretty sick. The going bankrupt and statements like gamers should get comfortable, not owning games doesn't help. Yeah, the thing is though, like nobody owns, like they're the, like, fair play for them to be the ones that say it, but every single game that's downloaded, that's downloaded, that's downloaded, that's physical, that's downloaded, that's downloaded, that's physical. That's downloaded, that's downloaded, that's downloaded, that's downloaded. I don't know how many games are on that thing, maybe 10. 2 of my games, technically 9 because I've downloaded the digital version of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but I do have the disc. 9 out of those however many games are all digital. Like, I know because I'm aware of it. Like, I don't own them. Like, I'm just renting them. Some of them I've purchased, of course, but even then, like, they can still revoke it. I think I don't know where it is, if it's Europe or the UK, but I think they're having to be more explicit with not owning it. So it's definitely a shock to people. Oh, I'm getting really scared.
Keep the fire zombies away from that dumb cake.
No, Juliet, this is not the time to miss your kicks. Well, I'm turning this on to be safe.
Do not let the fire zombie touch the dynamite.
So it was one of those ones that were running, but it just done a diagonal run downwards and blew up on my previous run. Right, it's good to see that we got it. I can go back to chat. Ubisoft launches internal investigation promising drastic changes. Yeah, I just find it really weird. Like, I don't understand how companies can spiral that bad out of control. Like, it happened with Activision, didn't it, as well? With, like, misconduct and, like, just obviously doing, like, really bad things, but it's just, among that, like, just being really toxic as well. Ubisoft need to give the Assassin's Creed IP to someone else. I don't. Who would you give it to, though? That's the problem. Like, I don't think that would work. I think you probably should just not make the games for at least 5 years, maybe. I don't know. Because then, like, when you take Assassin's Creed away from Ubisoft, it then becomes not Assassin's Creed, if that makes sense to anybody. I'm sure there's probably examples of games that have changed owners and just played differently. I think KOTOR oh shit. Like Knights of the Old Republic, I think the second game changed developers, to be fair. But I don't think it was too noticeable. I think it's still, like, well regarded. I'm super behind on chat. Let me try and catch up. It might... Oh, dodge that, please. It might be co-op. They do it like Unity, but not a full co-op only go. Yeah. It would be like soft co-op. I mean, they've got the opportunity to do something cool, though, if they did want to make it fully co-op. Oh. I'm probably just going to use a Nick token here, because I don't think you can use them properly in the boss fight. Big chunky games are physical. You do want more physical games in your collection. Video on your YouTube channel eventually. So you have so many. Nice. Yeah, funnily enough, I got a... Can you die, please? I really want to get Dead Rising Deluxe, like the new Dead Rising game, Deluxe Remaster, whatever it's called. It's like £45 physical and digital, and my girlfriend put together such a sick little... Oh, there's a thing here. Such a sick little, like, care package, and it had like a £20 PlayStation gift voucher in, and like I was just like looking at my account because there's like, I think there's about £30 in my account, so I'd only need like another 15 to get it digitally. But I was like, I kind of want to get Dead Rising like in a physical edition, so I'm probably just gonna wait for it, to be honest, and actually play games I have. But it's such a dilemma when they're the same price and there's money there. Yeah, Canada are probably doing that as well. I can't remember what the news or who the news story was about, like warning people about games being like not owned. There'll be a Californian law that makes it illegal for sellers to use words like buy or purchase relating to digital goods, including movie, books, and video games.
Needy much?
Interesting. How would they structure that as from a business standpoint? I'm quite interested to know how they would structure that. Would it just like, it can't be as simple as lease this game or rent this game or book like when it gets put like that, like you can't buy or purchase it. I then just think, so you're then buying into a subscription model, and it's going to be cloud based, and it's going to be like what Xbox wants, which isn't what I want personally. They invested so much into the older Assassin's Creed games, and the new one is full of inaccuracies, which is really weird. Like, did they fire all the good stuff? Probably. The what was the article? It was back from when Assassin's Creed was popping off, like around Black Flag, or it was either Black Flag or Assassin's Creed 3. One of the story writers, like one of the really good people, they essentially said, like, it's so funny because the new Assassin's Creed is obviously set in Japan, but back in like 2013, like the senior writer was like, yeah, we just don't really think that Japan's a good idea. Like, it's happened, it's been done. We don't want to do it. Like, essentially, it's becoming an oversaturated market, despite the market back then not really having any games in ancient Japan. And then fast forward 10 years, he's left. I think he started his own company for games, or he works, doing his own thing. And it's like they're now making a game set in Japan when there's arguably, it is the most oversaturated market now, alongside Souls-like games. Like, there's just too many. But yeah, as soon as you stopped using the Animus with Desmond, right, that's when Assassin's Creed started to fall off. Like, they lost that sub-storyline. I know, obviously, like, what happened, but as soon as you lost, like, you had the main Assassin's Creed game, and then you had the side storyline, and as soon as you lost that kind of side storyline, it just went really rubbish. It's like, oh yeah, we're just making a brand new movie, so you're gonna have to jump back into this timeline. It's like, it sucks a little bit. Technically renting a digital game, yeah, you are. It's just gonna be weird how they market it, or not market it, but just rebrand it. You're right. Assassin's Creed Shadows can't be as bad as Concord, but they're now coming out in different years, so it could be the worst game of next year. Concord could come out next year as a free. I think it will come out as a free to play. Maybe it'll be the game of the year of that year. Right. Any tips for fighting this geezer? I remember that his first stage, he's like super squishy, and then I think I need to destroy his speakers, right? I'm only asking for some tips on this guy because we're playing on hard and we can't die. Is there a trophy for jumping over those? I'm pretty sure there is, and I just am not doing it. Oh wait, no, that's not Zed, is it? Is this Zed? Oh no, it is Zed. No idea what his balls are. Oh, I think that's a later stage.
You wear all that makeup to hide your indistinct chin. Almost there.
I've not actually watched any like gameplay of Concord. It's honestly such a big flex to have that on your trophy, like platinum trophy list, though, and it's a shame for everyone that has it on their list, but it's unobtainable. Hopefully, when the game releases, people are able to get the platinum somewhat easily. Camera angles are so bad. I really don't know how to kill the guy, Nick, to be honest with you, buddy. Oh my.
Speakers!
I mean, I've got to respect the dedication for people getting the Concord Platinum. It sounded like such an experience for like trophy hunters like uniting together.
Smash that speaker stand!
It sounded pretty sick because there were just like people running off of the map to try and get like XP and stuff. It was
Just did a new asshole on his forehead.
the community really came together, I thought, for that. Right, so I've destroyed the middle speakers and they just keep respawning. So hopefully if I just destroy these little ones here, because they're just adding to the middle. Chat, why am I experiencing an issue with this?
Nice leather vest. Destroy the speakers! I mean, seriously, it's actually kind of nice.
Yeah, I'm going to be getting BO6 Lenny. I actually need to actually buy it because I said I was going to buy it and then didn't, and I brought Astrobot instead with the money. So I'm just going to wait until next, or I say next month, the end of this month, to get it. Right, I'm just going to do a Nick token because... Give me something that shoot. Oh, fuck, we're not on that.
You're so sexy, Nick. Nick shake.
Because I really don't know how to beat this geezer. I've done it before.
Destroy the speakers! Wait,
Because it's like destroy the speakers, but they just keep coming back in. I don't understand like what's happening, to be honest.
smash that speaker stand! Nice Green Day button collection, asshole!
Because look, we smash it. Unless I'm soft locked or glitched, we smash it. Unless I just need it to be quicker. Maybe it was a skill issue, chat.
Smash that speaker stand! Kill this fucking guy, Juliet!
I just don't really know what I did differently there, to be honest. That was really weird. Well, I was trying to...
Pick up that speaker!
Oh, this is going so slow.
It's totally not punk to be so good at
I was trying to destroy them and it just wasn't properly working. Two more trophies in it, and you get the Battlefield 3 Platinum. Nice. Oh, you just got 2 trophies. Or are you done, Canes? I mean, regardless, congratulations. You're going to pre-order it 2 days before it comes out. Is there a particular reason? Is that like when you get like paid or something? Or are you just... I know some people don't like pre-ordering games because, like, I don't know. It shows them that people actually want it. Like, and I don't know. I've seen some arguments for not pre-ordering games and things like that.
Wait, is that glitter makeup?
I don't know if to get it physical or online. I think it's like £54 physical, which is quite cheap, so I may do it that way. Undecided though. Because like I do want to play it straight away at midnight, and that's obviously the biggest perk of having it on digital. Right. Were those the balls that I needed for the trophy? I thought they were, pardon the pun, but I thought they were blue balls. Or blue orbs, should I say.
He's trying to kill us? Whoa! You wear all that makeup to hide your indistinct chin. He's trying to kill us?
Is there a reason why I can't? Why can I not hit him? Oh, did he have to get hit by his own attack? What is... There we go. The thing as well that really annoys me with this game, when it says like finish them, but it's like it doesn't let you finish them.
Giant letter bullshit.
like they still can do their attacks even though they should be injured. It's really weird. Some bosses are worse than others. GG's though, we did that without dying, which is pretty sick. Also, thank you for subscribing to the channel, Keza. If you're in the live stream, welcome as well. If not, hi anyway. They really screwed the people over who are trying to get the Battlefield 3 Platinum server shut down in November, but they delisted DLCs and now you can't rent a server. Yeah, I remember like Castromo's going for it as well, and he was saying that he tried to get a premium server just to make the boosting easier, and you can't anymore. It sucks, it really does suck, but when you're coming to like the end of a project, let's say, or like a game as a project in a way, because it's live service, like you need to start winding things down so it can be ready to be shut off, because if they wanted to, like, November's probably the timeline where it has to be shut down by, so you need to do things in the background. Like, it's never as simple as just hitting a button and turning servers off. Like, you need to phase them out slowly. Just the pre-order rewards mostly. Yeah, I think that's probably the... Like, I was going to do it during when the beta was active just to get those rewards and didn't. So I left it and then I was like, I guess I'll just pre-order it nearer to the time. Oh, I fucking hate this. The Let me up. Are you seriously fucking kidding me right now? Yeah, I know how to do the chainsaw dash, but you're not letting me up. Firstly, it wasn't even at the angle I wanted it to be on. And then secondly, I can't be bothered for this. Firstly, it wasn't, like, it just changed my angle. But then secondly, how did it take such a wide angle and go up? That makes zero sense. I don't know how close he is to getting it, unfortunately. I want to say he's maybe very close to getting it. I don't know how much grinding he's done. When and if Phasmophobia comes on PS, you're going to buy it. It is coming to PlayStation, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's coming to PlayStation. Don't know when it's getting released, but I'm pretty certain it's coming.
Most importantly, I want to find my birthday present my sister dropped. Secondly, I want to save my sister's life.
Well, you have your priorities straight.
See, there's a trophy associated to getting all of the gas canisters on the roof. And I don't know how you're going to do that, to be honest. I should probably watch a guide, but I will try it. I should also really have a guide up to see if I've missed out on any of the lollipops, because this is what I'm trying to do in this run, but I don't know. I guess completing it on hard will unlock so many of like the things as well. Oh, it comes out on Halloween, they said. That's actually pretty dope.
Such a cliche.
Felt that in my spinal stub.
That's like the Ghost game, is it not? Where like you do all like the ghost hunting equipment and it's like it feels real.
Him anyway.
'Cause yeah, depending on how much it is, like I play a lot of horror games for a channel that doesn't like first person shooters are my bag. And while I've grown to love horror games like Resident Evil a lot more in my older age, I wouldn't say that I'm a horror game fan, like out and out. But the Phasmophobia game, or however you say it, it looks interesting. But I just don't think I would justify, I don't know, paying 30 or 40 quid when that is considered cheap for a game. I don't know. I need to see more about it to see if it's worthwhile of that price tag or not. I'm just going to use a Nick token. I think as well, there's probably a way to work out
I hate it when everyone
the
turns into
collectibles I
something,
might be
but it's
missing
also kinda fun
as
'cause I get
well.
to do stuff like jump on a fire truck.
It is fun. It makes me forget
Probably going to
my
be 20 to
friends
30
again.
euro, but don't know what that is in pounds. 20 to 30 would be... If it's 20, I'd say it'd probably be like 19. I don't know. They games do have similar prices despite being Sorry, I was just trying to see if there are any golden lollipops. But I seem to have actually goobered this up here. See, I was fully expecting the game to glitch out there, but it didn't, surprisingly, which is quite nice. Yeah, I'd expect the game to be 19.99 to be honest. If it's 30, maybe 29.99. Like it's weird how they structure things because they don't really take into the exchange rate. They just price it near to it. It's only of like more expensive things like actual game consoles where there'll be a slight difference in price. Like the PlayStation will always be about maybe £50 cheaper or dollars cheaper, however you want to work the metric, compared to like America, for instance. Like they'll be like, I don't know, 550 and then we'd get it for 500.
I found something. That's it. I found something. Well,
No.
Hey Dark Monkey, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well.
You're gonna be fine, ma'am.
That voice actor sounds like Patrick
hold on, victim dude.
from
I'm coming out.
SpongeBob. Somebody streamed Sparkling Zero early. Oh, I still need to look at the trophy list that you mentioned came out. See, by them streaming it, were they a content creator and they were like allowed to stream early access, or is it like stream gets taken down because it's like not meant to be happening? So I would expect now for creators to start posting content, like getting it early. Maybe tomorrow, like the embargo would drop, like a week before. A lot of stuff got revealed before it got shut down by Bandai. Interesting. I'm intrigued. Like, I don't want to know the spoilers. I'm not going to look for them, but it'll be interesting. Bless me, chat. It would be interesting to know like how many more secrets there are. Not, I don't want to know, but do you know what I mean? Like, they've released so much information about the game. It's going to be cool to actually play it and then see like how much more is hidden in it. That's probably why they've shut it down. You're almost welcome in, Tim. You're almost done with the Spider-Man Platinum and two. You got two different. Does the game? I'll try and understand that. The Spider-Man game doesn't have any online trophies. It does have DLC though. Oh, there's a Lollipop, which I don't think we've got before, which is helpful. Volt isn't watching the Chainsaw streams because he doesn't want any spoilers. Ah, that's fair enough. To be fair, I did change it very last minute. It was meant to be The Last of Us, but I couldn't physically exit this game to start The Last of Us. Like, I had to stay in this game, unfortunately. But tomorrow we'll be back doing The Last of Us, so hopefully Volt will be in then.
Romantic. Don't you think, Nick?
Yeah, but I think we need to stay focused.
I know. Wasn't like I was gonna make out with you or something.
I didn't know what you meant.
I was gonna say, Lenny, how do you know Volt? Are you like friends in person, or have you just met through the community and have like friends online that way? Stellar Blade does look good, to be fair. If it was cheaper, I would definitely be intrigued to get it, but it's so... I'm getting locked the fuck out here. it's just holding its price really well, especially in the PS Store. I don't really know what kind of game it is either, so I don't. I definitely wait for it to be cheaper for me. 4 days, 2 hours till Ultimate Deluxe Edition launches. Yeah. Unfortunately, I won't be getting the Deluxe Edition, so hopefully I get the Standard Edition, so I can play it on the 11th. Oh, do you mean Lollipop Chainsaw? Oh, my bad. No, there's no online trophies for Lollipop Chainsaw. It's all completely offline.
I don't know. We could take a skin sample and put it in a petri dish and use magic.
Completely offline game, which is always good.
Cool. There's a 50% chance it will be a cannibal.
Ah, your mates in real life. That's pretty sick. That's pretty cool. I was gonna say, seeming as you are mates in real life, you can pass a message on, but I got his moderator application actually. I feel really bad because I didn't know how long it's been like when it got submitted, but I checked it recently, so I'll tell Volt to check his emails soon. Sparkling Zero Plat is probably the second or first easiest Dragon Ball Plat on PS5. Don't know if it's easier than Kakarot yet. You've also been talking about DB. You got any other conversation topics? Normally, Dart, I'm led by the stream. We was talking about Assassin's Creed earlier, to be fair, so a completely different game. It's quite bold to say that Sparkling Zero is going to be the easiest one on PS5, because technically speaking, if you want to be pedantic, there's Kakarot, which is technically a PS4, but they've got a PS5 upgrade, and there's not actually been any other Dragon Ball games, but I know what you mean, like next gen. So technically speaking, it will be the easiest and also the only native PS5 game. Is it coming out on PS4 actually as well? Is it on both systems? I don't know. I'll have a look at the trophy list, but you mentioned that there's some online stuff, so I reckon that could be quite difficult. No PS4. Oh, finally. I don't know if I don't know where I've mentioned this. I think I mentioned it in the. I'm always talking about it, chat, because all of these interesting conversations that come up, I've spoken with Kostroma about in our podcast, but stop giving me the fucking money. I've never had the money until I started doing this stupid run when I actually need. Is there a way to get out of this? Oh, fucking hell. It's like the game knows that we don't need money, so it's just giving us more fucking money. Money, 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 money. Insert Mr. Krabs meme here. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. I was gonna say you can't force Volt to join a stream tomorrow. Maybe having better things to do, to be honest. Don't force him. Yeah. Anyway, going back to the podcast. If you're not seeing it, chat, it's Trophy Hoarders on YouTube. But I was speaking about we need more games that are just native PS5 games, because I don't mean to sound like a dick. Like, I'm not saying it like that, but so many games are being held back because they have to make a PlayStation 4 version. Like, it's limiting PS5. So it's nice to see Dragon Ball having PS5 only, because it means that they can really maximize what they're doing and just make it the best possible. I only requires you to play matches, not to win. That's nice. See, my only concern, I say concern, the only thing about that though is, like, I wonder if there's going to be like any Zenny things like with Fighter Z, because that would be disgusting needing to do. Right, I don't know what class is as the roof, but we need to get all of the the fuel on the roof. I'm just gonna try and get everything, to be honest. Opening cutscene got revealed. Okay, that's not too bad, thankfully. Right, I'm just gonna make sure I explore everything, so I'm not actually doing a time trial here. He doesn't have a
I'll show you another trick Sensei taught me, Nick. It's called the big jump.
a 1 million Zenny trophy. Oof. I don't like the sound of that. Hopefully they make it somewhat easy to earn Zenny. Don't know. Maybe people want to play Zenny so much to unlock characters and things like that, that like you just end up playing it a lot anyway. Yeah, it comes out next Friday, I think, is the 11th. But early access, you'll get it 3 days before. Do you reckon you'll be getting it, Bomb Chop? Or I know, like, I saw one of your recent trophy list reviews with your characters in the background, but you said that you weren't the biggest fan but can appreciate it. So just curious to see if you'd be getting Sparkling Zero.
Where'd all those rainbow thingies when you cut a zombie in half come from?
From awesome.
Nice shot.
Wow, that strategy using the ultimate move and triangle works so much better than I thought. Shout out to Bomb Chop for saying that. I don't think there's any hidden things here. Yeah, it's super soon. There's so many good games coming out. So it's what a time to be alive. We used to pray for times like this. It's weird. Like no game, like games always come out at the start of the year, and then oh, that was a close one. Like start of the year you'll get games, and then around May, June it will stop. You'll stop getting games for ages. And then they'll all, like a bunch of games will then come out at the end of the year as well. Because of Volt, you now watch my streams. Shout out to Volt for bringing you over. That's what a legend. That's the definition of tell a friend to tell a friend. Chat, tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the stream, always helps out. Yeah, it's always smart to check out gameplay before making a decision. Don't want to be getting scammed. Ooh, Dark Monkeys on Bomb Chop's trophy review list. Jeez, let's go. Right, I'm just gonna go up to see if I've. I don't know if I'm doing this right for collecting all of the fuel stuff. Hopefully I am. What the fuck is this time limit? What the fuck is that time limit? Okay, this is always fun, chat. I don't need the cans. I thought that was what I needed to do by getting the fuel. Right, so if I restart, it's going to make me redo the thing again. Honestly, what is going on here? Chat, like, this is why, and I hate shitting on games, this is why I think this game is awful. Like, as somebody that was excited to play this for the first time, never playing it, it's just left such a disgusting taste in my mouth and like the biggest waste of money. Like this could potentially ruin the run. I think if I restart, it will just make me do the level, but that means that we can't, like, we've got no more deaths. Like, it's honestly stupid. Volt said, watch this guy stream. He's like, yeah, sure. And then the same stream, he subbed and became, yeah, then he would have got for real. Like, I think as well that also counts as a death for us. So I. No, I don't even think resetting it is going to be worthwhile. Well, what can we do? We're just going to have to restart from the last checkpoint, but I think this is going to ruin the entire run. Okay. Nice to know that I don't need all of the cans. I thought I did. Thought that was what the trophy was for. Maybe it's a different rooftop. But apparently there's a time limit, so... What was that weird time limit that just came up? I don't understand. You also have the idea of getting Sparkling Plat on the day of your birthday, since it's... Oh, that'd be pretty cool, to be fair. I'm going to try and get it as my 175th, so it's a milestone one. I'm quite some platinums away from it, though. 163, so I need to get some moves being made. Checkpoint should be fine, just the coins from the game start section. Is that... Pick up all the zombie medals on the rooftop. Surely I've done... Okay, I'll watch a guide on how to do that. So at least I know that it's not like here. Getting hit by lightning. Does that do damage to you? Because I need to do that like 10 times. So is the game crashing sometimes a good game? I'm sorry, but if a game has any fault or crashes, it automatically just like loses my respect and it is no longer a good game.
Yeah, what kind of idiot would come up with that?
I think the only exception where I'm prepared to backtrack on that statement would be Cyberpunk. But like every other game where I've like experienced a really bad issue, I've just thought, yeah, I'm not going back. Like, fuck this. Time limit was the building collapsing above you. I never knew that that building was crashing above us. Never encountered that before. Not the best Nick token, but I'll take it. Cyberpunk is not a game you would play. I would say, if you've not played it, if you've got PlayStation Premium, I think it lets you download the trial for free. I'd say try it. Like, it... I don't know. I know The Witcher's not everybody's taste, but if you're looking for a game that's like a generally like a really good RPG, and you want to put some time into a game, like if that's your cup of tea at least, I'd definitely say it's worth checking out. But I get it's not for everybody as well, but I really enjoyed it.
What the dick?
It's my new phrase I invented. Do you like it? Ready? Okay. On top. We won't suck it. We are great. GG decapitate.
These cheerleader lasses are honestly
Oh no! My
so annoying.
joined the zone.
It makes you switch up your attack.
She's so hot. Now she has an intestine coming out of her vagina. Oh.
Honestly, took so long to do. Square attack on cheerleaders to stun them, then chainsaw attack to do real damage. Yeah, I'm in such a weird, like, I was trying square, but it was just very 50-50 with them. They're the only enemy type that I actually actively dislike fighting against, because they're just so fiddly. Everything else is normally fine. As well, it's just like there's a 1 second button delay. It's really weird. Do you know what? She's gone upside down. Nick, rescue. Oh, not the coins. Oh my god. It's the most pointless thing ever. I hate when people go online and say that a game is really bad and you shouldn't play it. But everyone has their own opinions on games. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with the internet though, isn't it? Like, people are going to hate games and tell people not to play it. I think hate's a strong word. Like, I feel like everybody definitely should like try things out for themselves to like make a judgment. But I mean, if something doesn't look right, then you're like entitled to that opinion. Oh my fucking god, can you just fuck off, Jasmine? Or Josephine. Like, I can't even square attack. The X attack has actually done damage to her. Weirdly enough, fucking bitch.
We better get out of here.
I don't think I can generally think of a game that I hate and I would like tell people to avoid it. Like, I don't particularly like this game.
Oh my god.
Actually, no, I would tell people to avoid this, to be fair. But like, I would do it in a platinum review, and I would say that I don't recommend getting the platinum. I just don't think it's worth it. Especially as somebody that's unbiased, that's never played it before. I was really excited, and it was just such a letdown. And I don't know how the original fans feel. Like, if I was an original fan, I'd probably be quite disappointed.
Time to show. That's it. There it is.
I think it's just a kick in the teeth when Dead Rising is literally, in principle, the same game, but just looks miles better. Like Capcom took so much care with it when remaking it or remastering it. Your favourite part of Spider-Man 2 was being able to play as Venom, easily game of the year. Yeah, the Venom sections were quite cool. I just think that the problem with Spider-Man 2 is that there's, I don't know, it just feels like there's not enough content in it. It feels like really short. Despite it being apparently 5 hours longer than the first one.
Nick, it would be really cool if I could implant an MP3 player in your forehead. A boyfriend and an iPod all in one. More room in my purse.
Awesome. You realize that's completely
From what you heard, Lollipop Chainsaw requires 3 playthroughs on various difficulties.
Nick Popper.
I'm sure you could probably do it in less, but this is my 3rd playthrough. I played it once on normal stroke easy. Oh, I hate it when I activate that by accident. It's such a annoying thing. Yeah, played it through once, and then
they are really slow.
I had to replay some parts of it doing speed runs, and then I'm replaying it now again on hard to get the other collectibles I missed, and also this time trial run. You probably could mitigate it so it's less playthroughs. Oh no, I missed a. Oh, I missed a lollipop. Let me make a note of that. Lollipop before ramp towards end of stage 2. That's so frustrating. If only I watched a guide, eh? Damn. Hopefully that's like the only one I've missed. Yeah, the speedrun trophies. So there's like things called dad score. So it's a lot easier in this remake because before you had to speedrun it and get like S ranks. Now you just have to do the speedrun. So it's literally just like you beat dad score, you beat the clear time and things like that. I had to redo one because I missed out on it by... Oh, there we go. We just got the struck by lightning 10 times and we only had to do it once. I can confirm that the trophies do continue through playthroughs, which is good. Like the ones that you need to collect, like multiple things. Yeah, one of the missions, I missed out on it by 4 seconds. It was actually the last mission of the game, or stage 5. I missed out by 4 seconds by getting the clear time, which was absolutely heartbreaking. Couldn't believe it. If only there was a way back down to the lollipop I missed. So sad. Have I got any fighting games other than Tekken 7? I've got Dragon Ball Z Budokai HD collection, which is a fighting game. I think that's probably it though.
Yay, my present! What do you think it is, Nick?
Well, I hope it's a torso and legs and stuff. Not a dick.
I will do Tekken 8 when it gets a bit cheaper. Like, I've got a video idea for it.
I see the ship.
Right, so this could be a risky one, but I'm actually going to try and get an achievement, which is... succeed in a QT at the edge of the ship. So essentially I need to get like knocked off the map. Oh, this isn't even it. This is the baseball bit. Oh, these missions are so long.
Oh, I can't wait for you to shoot the fuck out of stuff with this.
Cordelia is like the best big sister ever. Chainsaw Blaster!
You want to get Tekken 8 just because they made Hayachi DLC? I don't. Unfortunately, I don't know who that is. Maybe if I see them, I will know who they are.
The game starts with the home team losing by an overwhelming amount of runs.
Awesome.
Oh, the old guy. Alright, I get you. I'm surprised he wasn't in the game. He's normally in them, right? He's like a main character.
You shot him instead of throwing a ball at him. That's hilarious. Sweet shot.
Such a great weapon, this. It's just a shame that I think it's actually a setting I've got put on where it auto aims. Because sometimes I want to shoot a barrel, but it won't. Like, it gives you no control. Apart from that, it's a really good weapon.
You're not getting in the way of my Nick.
He died at the end of 7. Now they're bringing him back. Oh, really?
It's a home run.
That's really strange that they're bringing him back in the next game straight away.
Touchdown! Or whatever.
I'd understand bringing him back if, like, the game... Maybe it didn't do well. I thought it sold quite well. I thought people liked Tekken 8. But I'd understand bringing back a character like... Oh, no. They did with Tony Stark with... Like, I know he's coming back as Doctor Doom. But, like, I understand bringing back a character, like... when things aren't going well. But you normally test the waters of a couple games, not the game straight after.
Check out that form.
I'm sure there's definitely a reason for it though. The lore for Tekken is so deep. Like I didn't realize how deep that iceberg goes. Pretty close to Street Fighter 6's platinum. What's the difficulty on that one? Is it hard? Or is it alright? I'm also quite surprised that Nick hasn't taken any damage. I don't really know what why he's not. What's the Street Fighter game that has a really hard platinum? Or is it like I don't know what it is. I feel like it may be a crossover game, like an arcade one, which is meant to be really grindy and awful. Dare I say it's like the collab game of Tekken. Don't know what it's called. Not really my area of expertise. Honestly, you've got to be built different to get like fighting game platinums. Like they're so insane, you know. Like fair play to anybody that gets them. Whole different type of gaming. Like I could argue that it could. Just trying to think of like, well, when you think of really hard platinums, like I don't know who raised the point, but essentially it's like you're just actually learning how to like dodge mechanics and things to do like a really hard like challenge on a game. Whereas like multiplayer trophies are like random, right? So it's really hard to get those trophies because there's always that random factor in it. Which is an interesting point because it completely devalues how difficult some like 10 out of 10 games are. Because it's like, oh, you just need to learn and practice. Where online games is like learn, practice, and also make sure that you can react in time to somebody else. So it's the same with fighting games as well. Like they seem like really random, like even like more difficult, you know. Alright, hopefully this is the boss battle. What does this guy take? Does he take being shot? I believe he does, yes. I think when he gets split in half, we need to... Oh, I can actually shoot them out the sky. I think when he gets split in half, I need to get knocked off the side of the ship. But I obviously don't also want to die either. I'm gonna say you can always check the Discord for having a boosting partner. I'm sure people play Mortal Kombat and that. I know that one of the Mortal Kombat games was like really hard, and one was a bit easier. You said focus on the bed, is that? Is that actually doing more damage to him or not? Yeah, MK things are like where the towers, aren't they? Where you have to climb up them. I personally just don't think... Oh, for fuck's sake, there's not this again.
Zombies aren't bad enough. Now we have to worry about lightning?
Nick Shake.
Hit him with the blaster from far away.
Oh, he just said hit him with a blaster from far away. I mean, this is doing a decent amount of damage, to be fair.
Get away from him when he's charging up. This lightning electrocution would be a sucky end to my day.
Yeah, that blaster doesn't do a lot of damage, does it? Nick is like the worst person to get advice from. It's just a shame that half of these attacks aren't... Oh, wow. Aren't registering. Right. Oh, we actually did the finish him in one go. That's making a nice change. Right, I think it's here if I stand on the side of the boat, he knocks us off. I'll just stand here, I think. Is this how we get knocked over the side, boss? Blizz? Okay, fair enough. This is not something that I want to try on a shot where I only have one life. I have no idea how I'm not being knocked over. Fair enough. Maybe it's a little bit random. I'm sure there's a method to it though. Maybe it's the legs that do the knocking. Oh, there we go. There we go, that should be a trophy. There we go, cheerleader overboard, nice. That was completely random how we got that as well. Then you just have to stand by the edge and get hit by his legs, I think. Right, I think there's one more phase, is there not? And then we're done with this fella. Or is it just his legs we have to deal with? Hey, Flash, what's up, dude? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well, bro. Hey Josh, welcome in, bro. United in the mud. That's what I love to hear. I mean, I obviously only care about good football teams, but what's the, like, so I don't know the score. What is it for Man United? Are they losing again? All I can say is I hope that they don't sack Ten Hag, because seeing multiple teams pop them 3-0 at Old Trafford, when Arsenal go to OT, I'm hoping we do the same. But if they got a different manager, then maybe they'll start playing well. I do think, however, that the problem with Man United, there's lots of problems there, but I know Ten Hag has had a chance to rebuild, so there's not an excuse. Like, he's done some shit signings, However, I do think there's still enough United players from who he's not, like, not who he wants there. And, like, you think how many managers they've gone through. I think the dressing room is probably quite toxic, to be honest. They were winning 2-0 now. Porto are winning 3-2. Yeah, they suck.
Awesome.
I love you, baby. I adore you.
It's like my big ass
Question
little
is,
brother.
I hope Tottenham are losing. Are they losing? Hopefully we can get him before he moves.
Yes, it's time. Finish him.
There we go. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. They won 2-1. To be fair, like, they must have played a weak team because I've never heard of the team they were playing. The fact that they just won 2-1 as well is, like, I don't know. You'd expect them to do a bit better. Also, look at this cutscene. I don't know if we saw it right, but, like, look how low the quality of that cutscene was. Like, it's flickering with how bad the quality is, and it's not even HD. This game claims... Where does it say it? It normally says it if it's not saying continue, but it says play this game in 4K, which it definitely is not, if you ask me. It's like experience Lollipop Chainsaw in 4K. Absolutely not. Like, that loading screen is a joke. It's a disgrace. You reckon Ten Hag will be gone tomorrow? I hope not. I hope not. But anyway, chat. That is my streaming time up today. I will just be playing this offline now. I'll keep on my, like, cameras and like, in case anything happens. I don't think it will. But yeah, I just need to run through the final 3 stages essentially, because we're like midway through, and then that should earn me clearing time attack, and then also potentially these 2. I do know, I'm aware that I missed one of the collectibles, so it means offline as well I can just make sure that I don't miss out on them by watching a guide, because I don't want to disconnect from, like, switch off from chat. But yeah, it should. I'm gonna try and get this platinum tonight, if not tomorrow at the latest. I'm just trying to think what I want to work on afterwards. I think maybe I'll clean up the Expanse, Goat Sim 3, and then maybe start a shorter one like Little Nightmares offline, because I need to get to 174 platinum. So Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero can be platinum 175 for a milestone. Infinite Warfare will be platinuming that soonish, I hope. Cyberpunk. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to get the platinum for Cyberpunk as quick as I'd like to. You was in the stream yesterday when I showed it off, right? I've brought it out from my game collection under my bed. So it is on the list to play, but yeah, I'll be hopping on Sparkling Zero in October. So yeah, I've not earned 18 trophies, and I think these are kind of like the grindy ones, like doing all of the gigs and stuff. How do I reveal all? So, take revenge, become a legend in the afterlife, watch Netflix and chill with Rogue, collect items that are owned to Johnny, do all of the gigs, and then some miscellaneous trophies. Like, I've done quite a lot of them, and I reloaded some previous saves as well. But I think I may need a new playthrough to get this one, becoming a legend, watching Bushido X, and everything that Johnny owns. So I'll probably just do another playthrough. Don't know. Because I've got like the PS5. I think it auto pops though, doesn't it? Switches over. Did these auto pop? No, they didn't. They didn't auto pop. Oh wait, no. Or did they? I don't know about that one, chat. That's pretty weird. I think they like partly popped. Who knows? I'm gonna go and do the PS4 version anyway. I don't know what the percentage is for. 2.5 for the PS5 version. I'm assuming it's probably rarer on PS5. 1.2 on PS4. I think it's probably more people probably have it on PlayStation 4, hence why it's lower, and then less people will have it on PS5, but would have completed it because the number's like less, but the percentage is higher. Because that's always how it works with PS5. Anyway, chat, that's me waffling. If you're watching this as a VOD, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're not part of the Discord, it's in the link in the description. Of course, if you're not subscribed already, please do subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's a fantastic community that we've got here. Tomorrow, I promise, I will actually be streaming The Last of Us on grounded mode. Don't forget to drop a like, and I will see you all tomorrow for another stream. So thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.